Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in yesterday class we studied about mass relationship and we also done that example and that is over here. So in today's class we will be studying about mass more relationship. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the lecture. So what is mass more relationship? It is basically a chemical equation. The equation chemical equation that required the data in mole that required the data in mole and the and mostly it is given in and mostly the mass is given in the mass is given in gram. So this is a kind of very tricky question. So in our previous classes we studied about mass relationship, and that mass relationship was that the chemical equation in that the data is given in grams and we need to find out the mass in grams. However, in this we need required the data in mole, and the mass is mostly given in grams. So uh, we can solve a question so that you can understand clearly. There is a question: find out the find out the find out the number of moles of NH3 ammonia. NH3 oh sorry NH3. Find out the number of moles of NH3 when 30 when 32 gram of H2 is used. So in previous classes I showed you a trick that how to solve that question, and I hope that tricks also clears to you. That same trick will be applying in the formula. However, we need to solve a bit longer. So I can firstly write out the equation of that: 3 3 H2 3H2 3H2 plus N2 3H2 plus N2 would be 3H2 plus N2 would be 2 NH3. So that is the equation of that. I can write it in another color. So that is the equation of this. So if you start to finding the moles, so first of all, now find out the number of moles of NH3 when 32 gram of H2 is used. Okay, so NH3. So simply we'll be writing over here. We'll be writing 6 as 6. So if we solve that H2, I can clearly show to you that H2. H2 means 2 and 2 will be multiplying with 3, so it would be 6 grams. Okay, 6 grams. And over there NH3 would be 17 and it will be multiplying with 2 would be 34, I guess. Yes, 34. 34 will be coming over here. Okay, so as we have given out the the mass of the grams of an H2, so the simply we are applying downs to H2 would be 32, and we will be supposing x over here. We will be supposing x over here. So we will be simply doing cross multiplication between them, each of them. So it will be like 6x is equal to 34 multiplied by 32. and the x is here in a the 6 is here in a multiplication, so I'll be sending it in a division form. So 32 multiplied by 30, 32 multiplied by 34, uh, 32 multiplied by 34 would be 6 over here. And so if we do a quick calculation, 34 multiplied by 32, the total answer would be coming as 181.33, and we will be using gram. Okay, so that is basically our given our mass that we have find it. Now the confusion is that the equation is saying that we need to find out the number of moles, however we find the mass of it. So simply we will be doing that, we will be applying the moles formula. Number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. I can adjust that. Given mass upon molar mass. So that formula we will be applying over here. I can write the equation over here. So as we have to find out the number of moles, so moles is equal to and as we find out the given mass was 181.333 and 181.333. I can write it. Oh man, 181.333. Oh, I can make it a much bigger. Yes, now it is perfect. I can write it on another page so you may clear. Yeah, that is perfect. I guess I can make it a bit shorter. 333, and as we have the molar mass of NH3 is 17, so we will be using 17. So if we divide them, so number of moles is equal to, we will be having an answer of 10.666, and we are applying the unit mole. So that is our answer. of this equation. I hope that's clear to you. And if you don't understand anything between the difference between mass mole relationship and mass relationship, so feel free to comment. So goodbye.